right, welcome back. Pero, all of you guys are looking angelic this morning.
Yeah, we just lost our president. In a morning mood.
Okay, all right, I don't have much to say again. Before Philip says, I'm the one that makes the law and breaks the law.
I never says, I said those who makes the law on this table are the one breaking the rules.
So who are the those? Why are you gossiping?
So you see, the thing is, those who the guilty are always afraid.
So
I never mentioned any
why are
name.
you denying what you have said?
I didn't deny what I said. Those who makes laws on this table
For
are fond
Nigeria
of
to be
breaking the
better,
law.
speak straight. Say, I don't want to mention name. Mention name. So that we'll know that you have some balls.
Sometimes you need to be diplomatic.
We are not at the international level.
We are.
All right. The wars of Natasha has continued. Philip.
I wouldn't say so because, in life, when God created this world, there's procedure. That's why I said his seed will not do better. I said it dies and it germinates and grows and bears fruit.
I didn't know you know the Bible like that. Because that's a hidden verse in the Bible. He said, except a wheat of corn falls to the ground first of all and die. He said, it abided yet alone. Wow.
So if you said her woes are, I don't think so. Because why do I say so? She's just gotten a judgment from the court asking the National Assembly to, especially the Senate, to reinstate her into her office. And the Senate has come to say, yes, there's a judgment. We will obey the judgment, but we need to study the content of the judgment. That we have applied for the CTC. Once the CTC come in, we will look at it and we will obey the content of the CTC. So I think if Natasha had waited this long,
Can't wait for that.
we can't wait for another
But
few
the
days.
CTC is out.
No, but they said they've applied on Monday. Hopefully they will get it.
That's last week Monday.
Last week
I
Monday.
saw the CTC.
Oh,
I saw.
Well, if it's out, they said they still need to study it. So it's a process.
But I think I agree with you. Her wars continue because now there's no timeline to it. We will study. You can decide to study for the next 2 months. So it is shameful what is playing out from a National Assembly. As we are just discussing here. Those that make the law, they break it. These are lawmakers. These are people that should uphold our constitution. They are writing a playbook, their own constitution. They're not even upholding it. It said 14 days, we're doing 60 days. And court has graciously asked you to record this lady.
We have done more than 60 days.
No, at least 4 months plus.
You see the
A
painful
month is
aspect.
30 days.
You know the painful aspect of all that. When I was listening to, or I was reading what the spokesman of the Senate said, I felt insulted, and I felt the Nigerian public is insulted. He said those who do not understand the working of the legislature, they kept speaking on the other side. That, you see, that's an insult
To the people
to
of
the
Nigeria.
people of Nigeria. The court gave a judgment for crying out loud. What is a judgment? When a judgment is given, then it's implemented. What are you studying? Is your study going to change the ruling or something else? I mean, is it just because you are elected to become a senator, you now know more than every other person? He's saying that the rules of the House are very clear.
14 days.
It's 14 legislative parliamenary days. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
He said he now went to say that it is their discretion. There's no. I don't know if you read it. It said there are no clear days. So it is if the court said they have the power to to punish somebody who break their rule within their rank, they have power to punish it, and there's no. It's at their discretion to to amount the numbers of days that the person should be punished. And the senator representing Ekiti, is it Central House, one of the Ekiti senators said the 180 days is the parliamentary working days. What are you supposed to mean by that?
Even if it's parliamentary working days, you see, even the days they don't have sitting, they do other jobs like meeting with their constituents.
Yes.
Number
Committee
one,
work.
committee work, which is all working.
I don't
You
understand.
see, my major concern, Peter, was when this judgment came that they were going to flaunt it. And that's what, to me, I'm not saying to the law, that's what I think they are doing. Because, you see, the law is clear. The judge is clear. Say you are waiting for CTC, it's fine, there's no problem. But he said, let the woman resume her duties to her senatorial district. And I know, you see, I've always said this, I said democracy is under attack, which is not nice. especially coming from those that make the law.
The truth is that those people that we elect, sometimes we start looking at individuals that we elect. We should stop looking at parties. Those people that we elect, they don't even know the law. See, this suspicion shouldn't have happened if they know the law. If there's a precedent, Ali Njume was suspended for about 2017. He went to court for about 180 days. Court says it's illegal. It's unconstitutional. It is wrong for you to suspend a senator for that number of days. You had the right to, if you want to do that, it should be within the 14 days. And the courts, I wonder why this court didn't even take this line. The court instructed the Senate to pay him all his salary and his allowances. So when there's a precedent, why do the same thing? It's not just there. So that, let me call you, some days, Omake did the same thing, 2018. Omake was suspended for under 81 days. The Saraki graciously reduced it to 90 days. Yet he went to court. Court told them, you don't have power to suspend him for 90 days. Your rule says 14 days. So with all this precedent, why would they keep making these stupid mistakes? Meaning that they know nothing. They don't know the law. They're making.
I think it's not that they don't know the law. They are making mistakes. I think what he said is what is playing out. It's an attack on democracy.
Yes.
It is in height of impunity. What can they do?
Exactly.
That's what is playing out.
That's Nigerians.
And to make matter worse, the court itself that has plethoras of authority that to follow
Limited itself.
just stay away and said, oh, it's excessive. What is excessive?
Call a spade a
A
spade.
spade. The senator had been deprived of her entitlement. You never said anything about it. All you can do is to punish her for court contempt, for crying out loud, in your own eyes. This is a clear attack on democracy, both from the legislature and from the judiciary. Because the judiciary had not done their job properly. And the legislators are capitalizing on it. That's why they said they want to study the synthesis of the judgment, because in the judgment they said, oh, you will apologize for 2 newspapers, you will do this, you will do that. For what for? Like you rightly said, when there are precedents, not 1, not 2, not 3, that you can follow, and you decide to stay by the side.
Not only that, she was, we get that news as a breaking news that she was also removed from the chairman of the committee that she was overseeing, diasporal and something that she was overseeing. Now, it was not like there was a general review or reshuffling of chairmanship of committees. I mean, just at the plenary, without the knowledge being known to principal officers in the House, somebody was talking about her, and she said, no, she's no longer the chairman, that has been replaced by senator or something. I mean, those are things that are very undemocratic.
I was listening to Seraki Desi, I think yesterday when he was asked this question. I said, let's not digress. Let them not push us to remove our eyes on the main target. So it's the priority of the Senate president to make a chairman and remove you. So that is not the issue. Let us not allow them to push us, sway us from major issue. What was done is illegal. It's unacceptable. Say, Senate president, yes, he could decide to make you 3 chairman. It is at his core. There is no book that constrains him or how to do it. But let's talk about what was done to her. So you see, it still sounds weird. It is illegal. It's unacceptable. And it's what we should discuss. We should not allow them to make us remove our eyes from the goal.
No, Philip, the way I'm looking at it is the fact that they keep doing things on top of the other one, making it look as if the last one they've done another one again. Okay. And now I gave good commendation to Senator David Mark that held the Senate for 8 years without any kind of animosities and wrangling. If you said he was a puppet used by the Yaradua Jonathan and the Good Luck administration, that's fine. But he did it well. But this one is done with decorum. I mean, he undermines people's constitutional right. He undermines people's voice. I mean, he tried to even gag the voice of those that think they're going to speak on the opposition. I think this is the worst Senate that we have had. This 10th Senate.
You see, the problem is the present ruling party, I think they lack eternal democracy.
Yeah.
I think to a greater extent where David Mark succeeded as the Senate president is that give it to the PDP then. There was cohesion in PDP up until the death of Yar'Adua and Jonathan relents on the so-called agreement they had that the power should move to the north. I think that's where this problem of PDP started from. Up until that time, there's cohesion. So such issues were resolved at the party level. That's why you didn't see much. So that's where I agree with you 100% that this is the height of impunity on attack on democracy. Because this government, like said by Nasir El-Rufai, that is a party, a one-man party. One man dictates to the party, so he dictates to all organs of government. That's why even the court cannot even stay by the precedent of the previous judgment of the Senate court. Because they are being dictated to. Until democracy is restored to the political parties and to government, we will continue to see things like the house will get worse.
Okay, Peter, in rounding up, there's something Philip just said just now, which has been in my mind. The internal democratic structures in the parties. This is what made PDP fall, where internal democratic ethics were not followed. I mean, usurping of authority, bringing candidates from wherever they like, and it has also continued now with the APC. Is it a thing, and I hope, which I think the ADC, they are doing now in the ADC, is a worrisome situation in our politics, because it also climbs up to when they are elected. How can we make sure these things don't continue?
Yeah, the only way to make it doesn't continue is to do this Baba made comment. All these old guys that are used to this way, they have to go.
Even the young guys have learned that.
No, at least there is this room for improvement, because in my place, you don't change dance at old age. That's what you're used to. At old age, don't change it. So at young age, that means you can treat the dance. So these old guys that are used to not obeying constitution, doing things at their pace and when they want it, they have to go. There needs to be a change in the system. There needs to be infusion in the system. So these things, this set, we go.
All right, Philip, in closing, the same question. From democratic structures in the party to that of governance, how can we install it?
It is very difficult, but we can install it. The people need to wake up. When the people wake up, democracy will be installed. How will the people wake up? If the party impose somebody on them, they will vote the party out of office and vote for the person that is the choice of the people that is in another party.
While they are still in the
While
party.
they are still in the party.
Not to the campaign.
No.
All right. The campaign is not a solution. That's what Philip is saying. And Peter said, all these old gagoos, he said, if we put them aside, he said the young one may consider internal democracy and external democracy. We'll be right back on News Inside.